Yes, I welcome you back to the Inspiration Night. My name is Ssenkaayi. I work in the Giant in You. We believe that each of us has something inside, that if we focus on that and develop that, we can be the people that we want to be in life. Tonight, I want to share with you about a monk and his disciple. One day, a monk was traversing through the hills of China, deep in the forests of China with his disciple. Time came, as you can see right now, night was coming in and they had nowhere to rest. They came across a certain small house with a small family inside who welcomed them inside. But the monk was so disappointed considering the nature and the environment these people were living in, the poverty, the absolute poverty, and the way they were struggling with life. The monk asked the man in the family, "How do you survive?" The man said, "We have our small cow that provides us with milk, urine, and cow dung. That cow helps us to live our lives." They spent the entire night, and in the morning, they bid farewell to each other. But as they had moved like a few kilometers from the house, the monk sent back his disciple to pick the cow and bring it. The disciple at first didn't believe it, but because he believed in his master so much, he went back to pick the cow without informing the owners of the cow and brought it to the monk. And the monk asked the disciple to push that cow down the cliff to fall. At first, the disciple wanted to refuse, but because he believed in his master so much, he was forced to push the cow down to the cliff. And they went on. But this kept on haunting the disciple. From then, they went and continued their journey. But after years, because of the haunting that he had of throwing a cow, especially for people that had welcomed them well and had really respected them, so he decided to come back after a few years. After a few years, he reached the same place, but he could not recognize the place because a lot of development had happened. There were beautiful houses and swimming pools. Children were happy and everyone was happy. But he went on asking different people about a small family that lived in that place until when he came across the family. When he came across the family, he was shocked to see a lot of development, a lot of change that had happened. While interacting with the head of the family, who had even grown old, he introduced himself that I'm a monk, I'm a disciple to a monk. You welcomed us here long time ago. So I'd come back to check on you and see how you're faring. Then he asked them, could you take me through what happened after we had gone? The man replied that as soon as you had left, a few hours later, we realized that our cow that was feeding us was no more. It fell down the cliff and died. So he asked him, how have you been able to do all that you've been doing, all that you've done right now, because the place is beautiful and everyone is happy. He said, when we lost the cow, we had no option than sending our children to town to begin struggling. They began to work hard, they began to save, they focused so much, and they used to travel to town to sell the few produce that they had to make money, and that is how they made money. So the disciple understood that throwing the cow down the cliff helped the family to change their lives and evolve. So what is my message? My message to you is, there is something small that you're holding dear to you, but that something is holding you back. Maybe it is your job, it is your small job, but that job no longer helps you, no longer gives you what you need, and it's not even going to make you the person that you want to be. That's something that is keeping you in that particular state. When you also know that it is not important at all, or it is not helping you to grow, you have to find a way of getting over that. You need to run away from the comfortable life, but that is not good, so that you can face challenges. You can face your challenges, you can go through some tough times, because it is tough times that make us who we are. So the cow represents the comfortable life that we live in, the comfortable life that makes us think that maybe we are living or we are growing, yet we are not doing anything, we are not progressing. The comfortable life that is keeping you moving, but you're not progressing, because there's a difference between moving and progressing. So the cow, you have to accept to lose the cow. You have to accept to lose that small job. You have to accept to leave your parents' home, or to leave the free house that you're being given. You have to accept to leave all situations that are giving you a certain comfort. to believe that you're moving forward. So you have to believe, you have to accept to face your challenges, overcome the comfort that you're in right now. So face your challenges, work so hard, do what you're supposed to do today and now to make sure that you build your life. Thank you so much. My name is Ssenkaayi.